I'm Arisza Hillman, licensed clinical social worker, test prep, support strategist. I'm also a business owner. I own several businesses. I've been able to help them scale really quickly, really fast in a short period of time using my skill, my expertise, and the knowledge that I have. I have invested in myself years and years of coaching and preparation and different programs and so forth to make me pretty much a mastermind when it comes to all things business. So today I'm going to be tapping into some things that you absolutely have to do before you elevate and get to a certain place in your business. I have people all the time say, hey, I'm in my business and I'm doing this, or my business isn't growing, or I don't know where to go. So I took some notes today and I want to kind of read through them and just see where you are in your business and how I can help you tap into these certain levels and certain places that you need to be. Number one, 3 levels that every business owner must have. The first one is be. You got to have an identity and you got to have a mindset. You have to be at a certain place in your life in order to expand or expound upon certain areas and where you need to see yourself going. For instance, if you have a business and you're trying to figure out what to do, how to do it, what the business is going to be like, who's going to be your niche, how it's going to pause. You have to first be exactly who you want to be for those that are going to be in your business and those that are going to be purchasing items, products, or getting services from your business. So you have to be first. First of all, most people skip this step. They don't have without the be. You can't have anything. You can't have a business without being. So that is the first and foremost important. Another thing is you must be present first. So you have to be that confident CEO. You have to be that confident business owner. You have to be that confidence therapist. You have to be that confident food truck driver or food truck preparer. Whatever you are, you have to be confident in your role so you can level up and be to a place where you're able to elevate and people will want to extend themselves to you by getting services or whatever it may be. So let me ask you a question. What do you need to become in order to run a 7-figure business? What do you need to become? Think about that for a moment. Because if you're at a place in your life where you want to elevate and you want to scale, but you're just uncertain of what you need to do to be there, you need to take some steps back and you need to be there first, work on those things, perfect them things so you can scale and get to the place where you're able to be a 7-figure business owner. The same thing it takes to be a 6-figure business owner, it takes to be a 7-figure business owner. But you gotta crawl. You gotta crawl before you walk. So that is why I'm asking you, first and foremost, let's think big. What do you want to do or what do you need to be in order to be a 7-figure business owner? Stay there for a moment and just think about it. Get a little notepad, pen, paper, write it down so you can let me know what it is and I can kind of help you. Speaking of that, I have a community where like-minded individuals like yourself and myself, we come together each week. We talk about different strategies. I help you elevate your practice. I meet you where you are. So I don't care what type of business you're in. If you need some help scaling and getting to the next level or putting processes or certain things in place, this community is where you need to be. Right now, I'm offering a low ticket price. Oh my goodness. Every time I think of the price, I start shaking a little bit. I have spent 100 times that amount to join programs and to scale and learn how to invest in my business. But I realized that you got to start someplace. So that is why I'm offering this community at a very, 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 very affordable rate right now for all business owners. And then on top of that, it's a tax write-off because you're a business owner and it is a business program. So make sure you tap in, check the description in the description of this video, and then you'll have the details on how to do the community. All right, let's move on to number 2. I said you have to be, but the second thing is you have to do. Now that you have become, you have that identity, you have that mindset of who you are, now you have to do what's needed to maintain and stay in that space. So here are my notes. What the person does daily, their habits, their decision, their systems, that is what you have to do. That is who you are. When I wake up in the morning and my clock goes off at 4:45, every bit of me sometimes says, girl, you got your own business. You can just sleep in and wake up later on. But no, it is the discipline that has gotten me this far. And I know my consistency has gotten me this far. So I would rather start my day, because I truly believe the early bird gets the worm. Start my day, do the hard things first. I work out, I'm praying, I'm meditating, I'm knocking it all out, I'm journaling, I'm getting my day going. Then I can invest in my business, do some things. And if I need to take a nap in the middle of the day, I can afford to do so. But I figure I have put in the work and I have done the things to get me to the point that I'm at. So that is what I mean when I say you have to do.
Amy is a small business owner juggling everything, from marketing to therapy to admin work. She's overwhelmed and struggles to grow her business while keeping up with client communication. Then she discovers Better Client Care, an all-in-one CRM that unifies her inbox, automates follow-ups, tracks leads, handles missed calls, and simplifies invoicing and reviews. With Better Client Care, Amy gets more clients, saves time, ranks higher on Google, and finally enjoys a dream vacation in Bora Bora.
So when it comes to doing, a 7-figure CEOs do things differently. A lot of times they're delegating, they're focusing on things that are revenue generated. That is something that took me a while to understand. But I don't do anything that is super time consuming and doesn't bring me in the bottom line for my business. The purpose of having a business is to generate revenue. So if I'm doing a task and it's not going to generate revenue, then there's no need in me doing it. But there are some tasks that are definitely going to generate me doing revenue, but I can hire someone else. I can hire a VA, I can hire an assistant, I can have someone, an intern, someone assist me in that specific job or duty so I can focus on the big things that only I can do. I'm the only one that can do the coaching. I'm the only one that can do the teaching in certain aspects. Then when I get to a certain point, I have other coaches and other people who work with me, but I have to be able to have a formula, or should I say a system that they can follow. So that is the part of doing. So first of all, remember what we said, you have to be. So you got to be, then you have to do. And the question I want to ask you when it comes to doing, first and foremost, when you have the money, you'll do better things, then you'll be successful. That's pretty much the mindset people have. So let me ask you, what if you had the money, you already worked on the mindset, what are you going to do with it? How are you going to scale? How are you going to invest? How are you going to be a better version of yourself and help those around you? How are you going to do that? Think about that for a moment. So now that we've focused on you being and now doing, let's move over to the have. That is our favorite part. The have is the results. That is the outcomes. That is the result of being who you need to become, or becoming who you need to be, however you want to say it. And then you are doing what you're supposed to do. So think about it like this. Let me give you an analogy. Someone wants to be a runner. So they have to be a runner. They start eating like a runner. They start working out like a runner. They start learning the different systems and all this kind of stuff. So they're doing everything they need so they can be the runner. And now they have to do the task. They put the work in, they've done all that. Now it's time for them to do it. It's time for them to get out there, run their race, use all the systems and everything they put in place so they can actually do. And now, once they've done all of that, they can then have the results they want. They can be the winner. They can be the champion. They can be the top in their profession. They can be a trainer. They can help other people. They can open up a program. That is what they're able to do as the results and the outcome of their hard work and the things they put in front of them. So think about it. As a business owner, I had to be who I wanted to become. From the very beginning, I had put out what I wanted to do, how I wanted to do a thing, and I put forth the action. My discipline and my work ethic, hands down, not to brag, is unlike anyone I've ever seen or anyone I've ever matched. When people say, hey, I want to be in your shoes, I want to be like you, sometimes I laugh on the inside and I'm thinking, do you really? Because what I do is some things that a lot of people wouldn't want to do, or wouldn't have the audacity, the strength, or the tenacity to actually put forward and make it happen. So you have to ask yourself, before you decide to tap into this entrepreneurial journey, do you have what it is? Are you able to be, do, so you can have what you want to have? A lot of people want to have it first, but they don't want to be and they don't want to do. And that's not how it works when it comes to your business, guys. You gotta be able to take these steps and tackle them step by step so you can get to where you want to be. So again, most people try to reverse engineer it. When I have the money, I'll do better things, I'll be successful, blah, blah, blah. They have all this mindset. But as you know, and as I explained, that is not how things go. So the reality of it is you have to be, you have to do, and you have to have. And you have to do it in that order. So stop chasing the have, guys, and be and do first. And I'm telling you, it will make you go super far in your business. So remember, as I've said before in many other videos, and I've talked about it before, one thing you can do today that will change the trajectory of your business and change your mindset and help you elevate a lot faster is eat the frog first. I know some of you are like, what the hell is she talking about? Eat the frog first. Eat the frog first means you do the hardest thing. What is most uncomfortable? What is something you're dreading? Something you don't want to complete? Something you just really don't want to do? You do that first. So for me, even though I enjoy working out, it's something that I have to get done. Because if I decided to do it in the afternoon or do it late in the evening, it wouldn't get done. So I eat the frog first. That is my workout. That's my praying, my meditation, all of that stuff. Because when you get in the grinding of your day-to-day activities, the things that matter the most are the things you tend to neglect. So I'm telling you guys, as you rise and you improve yourself and you enhance your skills, your qualities, and all the things you're bringing to the table, make sure you eat the frog first. Do the things that are hard. Do the things that you don't like. So many of you are trying to eat the dessert. That's the tasty. That's the good stuff. That's the things you look forward to. Do what you need to do that's hard first, and then you can focus on the things that you enjoy, because you'll have a lifetime to be able to do that. Tap into our community, guys. If this helped you and this resonated with you in some kind of way, tap into our community so you can level up, scale, and learn how to strategize so your business can be where it exactly needs to be. And you can be, do, and then with us, you're going to be able to truly have it. Be blessed.